You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. In the news, court orders apology to judiciary. Not said it. CTC clarifies Natasha's contempt ruling. A certified true copy CTC of the judgment delivered by the Federal High Court in Abuja on July 4, 2025 has revealed that Senator Natasha Akpabio is to tender an apology solely to the court, not to the Senate, as part of the conditions to purge herself of contempt. Nigeria News reports that this clarification contradicts earlier remarks by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Senator Yomi Adaramodu, who suggested that the embattled Kogi Central lawmakers needed to apologize to the Senate before being reinstated. According to the judgment by Justice Binta Nyako, Akpabio was found guilty of contempt for a comment she made on her Facebook page which violated an existing court order. She was ordered to pay a fine in the sum of 5 million naira to the federal government treasury and publish a public apology to the court in 2 national dailies on her Facebook page, inclusive within 7 days. This directive is explicitly outlined in the court documents signed by court officials Kanu Ngozi and Ifeanyi Amarachi and reported by the Guardians. In the same ruling, the court also invalidated Akpabio's suspension from the Senate, describing it as unlawful and ordering her immediate reinstatement. The judgment did not tie her return to plenary to any apology directed to the Senate, thereby challenging the upper chamber's stance that she must first issue a formal apology to lawmakers. Despite the ruling, Senator Akpabio has filed an appeal challenging the Federal High Court jurisdiction to punish her over a personal social media post. Her legal team argues that the statement in question did not occur within court proceedings and therefore should not be subject to contempt sanction. She is urging the Court of Appeal to quash the entire judgment, including the fine and the order for a public apology. Within the CTC now made public, Nigeria News understand that the document will play a key role in determining the next phase of the standoff between the Kogi senator and the Senate leadership, especially regarding a legislative reinstatement and any pending disciplinary moves. Well, this news is telling us barely clearly what is within the CTC. That's the certified true copy of the judgment that is ordering the senator from Kogi Central, that is the person of Akpabio and Natasha, to send a particular apology even through 2 daily national dailies, even to the court, not the Senate. And that's the clarity. Instead of what the Senate chairman on media and public affairs was saying last week, that for Natasha to be restored even into her position and brought back into the Senate, she has to apologize to the Senate. The CTC did not say so according to this report, and what the CTC say is that this woman is being charged for contempt of court, not contempt of the Senate. That's the reality. And she was asked to publish an apology even to the court of law, and also asked to pay a fine of 5 million even to the treasury of the federal government. Not apology to the Senate, neither is it to pay any fine even unto the Senate. No, that's what the CTC is saying. But be it as it may, of course, those who are in the Senate were, interpreting it in the wrong way. Probably it was based on what they saw probably in the media or what people are carrying all about. But now that the CTC has come forth to show us the true situation of the so-called judgment, of course, everybody can now see loud and clear. There's no ambiguity there. And it is also left to the legal team of both parties to go and interpret it and then make sure it is actualized according as the judgment has said. Because when it comes to judgment, it's not suggestive, it's authoritative and it's commanding even in tone. It must be carried, that it has to be directed, to the right direction that it wants situations to go. But then be it as it may, we know that Natasha has already written to the Senate that by Tuesday, she would like to return to plenary. But also now that in this particular news, she is also appealing the judgment that she should pay fine and she should also apologize on two national dailies and also on her own Facebook page, because she wrote that the order is, she's trying to appeal it, believing that whatever she wrote, even on her Facebook page, is her business. It's not that something was done even against the court of law. She is urging the court of appeal to quash the entire judgment, including the fine and the order for a public apology. But if it's the entire judgment, is he asking also that the court of appeal should quash her return to Senate? Because from the look of things, that we need to be careful with some of the news we see outside. Some will say that the CTC was silent about returning to the Senate, and here we have another one saying that he's saying she should return to Senate and then she should pay fine. Which one is the woman also contesting? Why is she going to appeal court? What does she really want to quash? Is it inclusive of the one that will make her to return to the Senate, or only the one that is asking her to pay a fine of 5 million to the federal government treasury, and the one that order her for a public apology that will be advertised in two different national dailies, and also one on her own private Facebook page? Be it as it may, we want to see when that situation will be to the appeal court and when proceedings will begin. And also, I don't know whether Natasha feels that she can still go even onto the Senate, with her also trying to appeal even the same judgment. And if she decides to go for appeal, then a 6-month period will surely elapse even before appeal hearing will be concluded. And also, with the CCC now made public, we understand that the document is playing a key role in determining the next phase of standoff, that is between the Kogi senator and the Senate leadership, especially regarding a legislative restatement and any pending disciplinary move. We want to know whether the Senate will be, magnanimous enough and respectful enough, even onto the rule of law, to allow the will of the people to come to pass, to let the rule of law stand, that they will be able to absorb the woman back. Because according to some quarters, they said that the CTC said that it is the fundamental right of the people of Kogi Central that is being trampled upon, not that of Natasha. Natasha is the one representing them in the association, and it is tactically believed that there is the same thing as the people of Kogi Central. But now the court of law is trying to separate Natasha from the people, that probably she's just one of the people. Well, we are waiting to see the action of the Senate. Just stay tuned to our channels and we'll feed you. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.